Test 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaudet Field and the Rhode Island Interscholastic League and Rhode Island Credit Union Girls Soccer Classic. Tonight's second RIIL Division III semifinal game matches the fifth-seeded Lady Chargers of Chariho High School with a record of 9-5-2 against our own number one seeded Lady Islanders of Middletown, Rhode, with a record of 12-1-2. The winner of this match advances to the Division III championship game against the Tolman Lady Tigers on 12 November at Rhode Island College. Game time is scheduled for 4 p.m. This is a reminder, the RIIL promotes good
They just announced the Chariho.
student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request
They
your
just announced the
cooperation
Chariho
by
record is
supporting the
9-5-2.
and officials in a positive manner.
We come to you from Gaudet Middle School here in Middletown, Rhode Island for the second Division III girls soccer semifinal here in Rhode Island. It's the hometown Islanders of Middletown at 12-1-2 against the Chariho Chargers at 9-5-2. John Versteeg with our entire Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network crew. So nice to have you on board with us. In our first game, the Tolman Tigers beat the West Warwick Wizards 1-0. So Tolman will play on Monday, Veterans Day, at Rhode Island College against the winner of this one. Middletown starting lineup, anchored by the goalkeeper, Caitlin Griffith. Dollar and Turcotte up front along with Benson. Benson, a freshman, keep an eye on her. And you look at the other side at Chariho. One thing that jumps off the page at you, a very young team. 5 freshmen starting, including the goalkeeper, Silvana Terranova. Chariho and Middletown. Home field for the Islanders. Very well represented. The white and the blue for Middletown. You see them huddled up on the left side of your screen. Chariho with the dark green. Dave Colater, the head coach for Middletown. Brittany Godbout, the coach of Chariho. And we had a dandy of a game, a 1-0 win for Tolman in our first semifinal. Off the Ashley Clark goal with 10:10 left in the ball game. So set to go for Chariho, Megan Rousseau. And Rousseau kicks it back and it's dumped in, and we are underway. Chasing the ball, kicking it upfield. Chelsea Dollar, one of their captains. Dollar along the side. Can't hold on to it. Chelsea Dollar, according to Coach Colator, accustomed to having 2 or 3 people zone in on her. She'll get a lot of touches of the ball tonight. Set to clear just to the left of the net where Terranova looks on. It's Hannah Baker on the near side. Griffith tries to fight it forward, turning and kicking it is Cuddy. Now forward for Orsiari. At midfield, up the near side, fight for the ball for Dollar, and she loses to Terranova. Down and to her left. And the freshman with a casual jog. A little over a minute in. Benson. Sending it forward, Hebel. Once again along the near side, Dollar. The centering pass, and on the doorstep, a great save made. Riley Turcotte tried to redirect it in, and Terranova answered on the doorstep. Not even 2 minutes into this one. Golden scoring opportunity for Middletown. Headed up in the air by Cuddy. Cuddy, closely guarded by Turcotte. Hebel on the corner kick for Middletown. Hit forward by Baker, but not cleared. Letting it go up and over the crossbar is Dowling. The action fast and furious here in the early going. Second semifinal here in Division 3. Towards the middle of the field. Trapped by Benson. Now controlled by Dollar. Off her foot and sent forward. Borges chases it down. Borges now on the throw in. Turning, Baker, a right defender. Had to dump it on to the blue. Chase down the side. Rousseau. And Borges. Middletown with the throw in. Give and go. Splitting the defenders. Dobson towards the net. And a nice diving save. Redirected wide. Caitlin Griffith. Sent it wide, the junior goalkeeper. Middletown and Chariho on the corner kick, it's headed forward. And on the penalty, free position for Chariho. Baker to the wide side. Towards the net where it's poked out by Alicia Benson. Freshman who made it to the starting lineup due to injuries. 3 seniors on the bench for head coach Dave Colater. Oh, shot off the crossbar, and the rebound centered in front of the net. Along the near side, sent wide. Awfully close call, right in front of the net. Peyton, should say Grace Vargo Williford, not able to put in the second chance. It's Vargo Williford, knocked off of her. Vargo Williford on the throw-in. Chasing down the side. It's Dollar. Upfield, race for the ball. Terranova, the winner. Scoreless, Middletown and Chariho. Dollar up the field. Nice move. Tries to get off the shot. Peyton among the defenders that blocked it. Now going forward, Terranova ends up with it. Kennedy down the near side. And a nice pass on the doorstep, gobbled up. Sundrine Kennedy, they call her Sunny. Just about 8 minutes into this match. Second semifinal here in Division 3. One on two. Dollar tries to outplay him. They're still on her back. It's the side of the net. She has become very adept at passing. Accustomed to having 2 or 3 defenders on her. Riley Turcotte, Taylor George, beneficiaries of her passes, according to Coach Colator. A home game for Middletown, right in their backyard here in the Division III semifinals. Nice cross, sent wide by Kennedy. Set to kick it away. And it's Baker for the Chargers. On the far side, headed down off the forehead of Waters. Waters giving way to McGuire, now middle of the field. Clearing it, Vargo Williford down the sideline. Turning, Waters tries to knock it free. Now it's Borges that sends it to midfield. Headed out. Credit to Allegra Borges, a sophomore defender. Intelligent, quick to get back and recover, and she did so there. Rolling out, and a Dusha for the Chargers, not able to track it down. Islanders and Chargers. On the free kick, Thiebel sent forward. Tried to clear it, did Baker. Thiebel keeps it in. Now resetting. Benson sends it forward. Over Hebel. Payton rolls it back and out. Emma Payton, the freshman, last to touch it for Chariho. Nice cross, middle of the field, and headed up and over. Well, we told you, Chelsea Dowler can create opportunities for the other Islanders on the field. Scoring opportunity going over the crossbar. Just over 10 minutes played in this one. Our first half of soccer. Baker clears along the far side. Waters last to touch it. Peter plays the throw-in. Carla Peter, the junior midfielder. Now a throw-in for Middletown. 1-on-2. Staying with it over in the corner, it's Turcotte. Oh, a opportunity on the doorstep and a goal. Chelsea Dollar, the captain, the senior, broke free for a moment. At the 12-minute mark in this one, it's a 1-0 lead for the Islanders. Got it about 10 yards out. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Far side, Turcotte working against Baker. Throw in for Carla Peter. Peter tried to get it to the middle of the field. Payton takes it away. Peyton down the sideline. Rousseau chasing. Riley Smith, one of the captains for Middletown, sends it out. Abby Cuddy keeps it in for the Chargers. Tracy to the middle of the field, loose, open net, and just sent wide. Oh my. Grace Vargo Williford with an open net. Go back to the goal for Middletown. Get to that in a moment. To midfield. Now cleared forward by Waters. Turcotte couldn't break free. Baker on the throw. Now Baker with a dump in. 1-on-2. Headed to the far side where Tracy loses the handle on it. Tracy tries to get it towards the middle of the field. Margot Williford. She'll throw in now. 1-0 the lead for Middletown. Kept in by Hannah Dusha. And hit wide Abby Cuddy. Just over 15 minutes into this one. Chargers keeping the pressure on. Sent out near side. Margot Williford. Griffith sends it away. Peyton on the throw in. Towards midfield. Instead of turning, she hits it back. Dumped forward by Hebel. 1-on-1. Turcotte. Leaves it for Dowler. Back to Turcotte where it's cleared handily by Dobson, a freshman defender. That was a senior play right there. Breaking up the give and go. Throw in towards the middle of the field. George missed the header opportunity. Awfully tough play. Dollar threw in and in traffic. Tried to split the defenders. Far side throw in for Middletown and Borges. Kept by Carvalho. Coming up with it, Kennedy. Cross is kicked away. Benson with pressure on her. Benson on the throw in. Lobs it in front. To the middle of the field. Lydia Burns, last Islander to touch it. Abby Cuddy. Now middle of the field. Benson tried to come up with it. Cuddy dumps it forward. That's Kate Cuddy. Cross. And a centering pass going wide. Kirby tried to center it for Abby Cuddy, the older Cuddy sister. On net played on a hop. Coming up with it is Griffith. Terranova waits back and receives it. Kicks it away. One-on-one. Now the cross going wide. Credit Turcotte for wrestling the ball free from Peyton. Under 20 minutes left, first half. 1-0 Middletown. Feisty play by Benson. Falling back the midfield, the Islanders. Losing control. Tracy up the field. Now separation for Rousseau. Rousseau trailing the defense, and they come up with it. Everyone collapsed on net. Griffith came right out to where the action was. Turning and clearing is Smith. Officials timeout. Substitutions. A little confusion as to who's coming in for whom on the Middletown sideline. Clock continues to run. A little over 18 minutes left. Carvalho and Benson into the game for Middletown. Carla Peter among the Islanders that will sit. So back to action on the restarts. Carvalho throws in. Trickles forward. Out of midfield. Kirby sends it into Middletown territory. Tracy on the throw in. Chariho down 1-0. Now 1-on-2, foot race for the ball. Dowler, 1-on-1. Dowler, and a great save made. Loose and clear. On the Middletown sidelines, up in arms. The trailing player, Riley Turcotte, knocked down. You credit the kid on the field, Silvana Terranova, with the excellent save. Being very apparent why she's starting in keeper in the state playoff game as a freshman. Burns turning. Kennedy sends it up the field. Peyton kicked off her foot, turn and kick for Waters. Sent forward by Hebel. 1-on-2 again. Now breaking free, hitting the side of the net for Chelsea Dowler, the captain. Oh, Dowler has turned on the afterburners when she's needed to. Nothing Middletown, under 15 to go. First half. John Verstig with our entire Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network crew. Great to have you on board for this second semifinal in Division III. The winner set to face Tolman. The finals on Monday at Rhode Island College. The throw in. Headed forward and wide. Vargo Williford. She's back on defense. Then throw in, knocked down. Cuddy. Sending it forward. Waters. Dowler. Accelerates. Picks it up on the throw-in, doesn't even break stride, right towards the middle of the field. On the clear, Ryan Tracy sends it wide. And you look at this pressure put on by Middletown, trying to get another goal. Sending it forward, middle of the net, and sent wide. Turcotte almost got it into the corner. Credit Dowler, she threw in from the near side. We got a player down for Chariho. Clock has stopped. Hannah Baker, Chargers' busiest defender, is down. Just out of your view at home. She has sat up. They are attending to her. Looks like somewhere in the lower leg area, around the ankles, where the attention is being given. 13:23 left to go in our first half. Middletown and Chariho. Here at Gaudet Middle School. Happy to report that Baker is on her feet. Is walking to the near side. Brittany Godbout, the head coach, among others, walking side by side with her. Now you can see, just missed a nice hug being given by Tara Nova. Quick replacement. Rayanne Enos in for Hannah Baker. So the clock is restarted. And play restarts with a throw in. Deflected out. Headed forward. On the move, it's a Dowler. Dowler to the corner of the net for a goal. Chelsea Dowler with the second goal of the game for Middletown, a 2-0 Islanders lead with just over 12 minutes to go here in this first half. You know, the way Dowler was playing, utilizing her speed at the right time, creating separation from the defenders, that really was only a matter of time before she made some noise in this one. 2-0 Middletown. Dumped in. Headed forward, Rousseau. And now, kick to the near side. Rousseau turning around. Vargo Williford. Met by Borges to midfield. Dowler sending it up the field. Turcotte, 1-on-2. Muscled into the corner, fighting back with Cuddy. And he goes backwards. Another chance for the Islanders. Net and Terranova. Ready to let it go. Cross once again for Dowler. Along the near side. Kennedy tries to keep it back in. Benson. Tries to send it forward. Just out. Under 10 minutes to go. 2-0 Middletown the lead. Over Chariho. Peters subbed into the game for the Islanders. Sutcliffe in for the Chargers. Sutcliffe coming out, rather. And the corner, almost a handball. Shot deflected high. McGuire keeps it in and cleared away Megan Kirby. Tracked down in the corner by Cuddy. Keeble makes a move, middle of the field. Just overshoots Dollar. Now it's Carla Peter. Turcotte went forward and lost it. And Adusha sent it wide. Kennedy on the throw. Dowler into the corner. And a crossing pass blocked out of bounds. Towards the middle of the net. Terranova came up with it. And oh, so close. They're going into the back of the net. If you're a Chargers fan, you hold your breath there, exhaling only when you see Terranova with the ball. Well, it looked like Terranova initially was played the cross, recovered nicely. In the corner, Cuddy up with it for the Chargers. Sending it forward and wide. The Chargers. Isabella Wren into the game. Ryan Tracy sits. Just over 6 minutes left. Winning it this time, Terranova. Dollar gave away about 3 yards to Terranova. Now along the near side, the Chargers on the move. Vargo Williford. Nice move. On the run, it's Waters. And Waters tripped up. She gets a nice round of applause from the Middletown faithful here. Liza Waters, junior defender, took it up the field. Now on the doorstep, sent wide. It was Kennelly Hebel who kicked it wide. We've got just about 5 minutes left. 2-0 Middletown here in the Division III semifinal. Coming up and kicking it forward is Kennedy. Terranova tried to clear to the closest player. That was Ryan Tracy. Kennedy just stepped in front of her, kicked it forward. Kennedy pulled it down, now taken away. 1-on-2, centering pass, deflected out in front. Kennedy with a nice pass. It goes out. Pressure continues by Middletown. middle of the field. Terranova. Little room to breathe now. Up the field. And an offside. Called on Dollar. Seen that happen in the various games we've watched over the course of the last week. Tapped forward, Hebel. Turning up the field, wide by Dollar. And out on the near side. Kennedy on the throw-in. Centering pass. Oh, on net. Great save made by Terranova. It was Taylor George, relegated to the corner. Terranova being tested hard in this first half. 2-0 Middletown. Kennedy up with it. Down the sidelines. Now it's Terranova. Benson sends it forward. We're under 2 minutes to go. Islanders with a 2-zip advantage. Terranova. And the cross cut off. Terranova up with it big. That was going right to Dowler. That would have been all alone on the doorstep. Headed forward along the near side. Chasing Vargo Williford. Off of her, trying to clear it, Riley Smith. Well, over 30 seconds left. Vargo Williford. Up to make the save is Griffith. Dowler, 1-on-2. Draws the double team, looking upfield. Has her head up. In the corner on the centering pass going wide. On the far side. Middletown looking to make one last push before the end of the half. Smith. Borges on the throw-in. Headed forward. And that is the story of the first half. Through 40 minutes, off goals by Riley Smith and Chelsea Dowler. the Islanders of Middletown with a 1-0 lead over the Chargers of Chariho. Take a time out. We'll come back for the start of the second half. After this, you're watching the Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network. All right, I'm here. I am here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's cold out there. But in the concession stand, there is hot chocolate, hot cider, coffee, pizza, hot dogs, popcorn. Anything you'd like in there, go over there and get yourself warmed up. Purchase your championship merchandise. Team and official RIIL merchandise. Selling quality championship merchandise down next to the stands. Take a moment, have a look, take home a championship souvenir. And the Rhode Island Interscholastic League is proud to announce that Subway is a corporate sponsor of the RIIL and all Rhode Island high school athletics. Providing student athletes with a healthy, well-balanced
Start of the second half
breakfast, lunch, and snack
here at
for enhanced ability and performance. In addition,
the
Subway
beautiful
restaurants assist all
Gaudet Middle School here in Middletown, Rhode Island. The hometown Islanders with the 2-0 lead in our Division III semifinal. My name is John Verstig with our Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network crew back with you. We take a look at the highlights of the first half. The 2 goals. First for Riley Smith. Turning and shooting. That was Dowler. And into the back of the net. A 2-0 lead. She take a look at the halftime stats. 18-7. A commanding lead in shots on goal. Making Silvana Terranova a busy young lady. Pretty even minus that as we start the second half. Chasing it down over in the corner. Sundreen Kennedy tries to center. Islanders give chase. It's cleared out towards midfield. Borges keeps it in. Tries to get it over the head. Hebel. A little separation. Get some help from Carla Peter. Peter moving forward. Peter knocked down. Free position coming up for Middletown. Kennelly Hebel. See the wall set up. Wall of Chargers. Hebel can't break the wall. It's coming towards the net. Scrum for the ball. Carla Peter. Right into the net. And it's Peter getting instructions from the official. Terranova. Ready to kick it away. And yields the duties to Hannah Baker. Rousseau. Blocked by Abby Cuddy. Headed forward now. Riley Smith sending it forward. Up the near side. Sent out Jamie Dobson. Taylor George on the throw in for Middletown. George tries to center it, locked out. Nice solid defense by Aaron Demers. Sophomore midfielder. Fouled by Borges. Tried to center it. All alone for the Chargers, it's Enos. Met at midfield by Borges. Coming up with it now, Baker. Baker drawing the defender to her. Taken down. And a free kick for the Chargers. Down 2-0. 4 minutes into the second half. Fixing the shin guards, Hannah Baker. Baker pointing, giving instructions. See the positioning on the field. Towards the net. Good block, loose, and falling out it on the doorstep. Griffith with a huge save. Turcotte. On net, sent wide. Well, much like the first semifinal tonight, where Tolman had an awfully tough time getting shots on net against West Warwick. We've seen Chariho some tough chances, tough times getting shots on net with Middletown. Dobson. Towards midfield. Sending it forward. Chargers with Baker. Baker rolling it wide. Throw in by Peter. Back towards midfield. Chelsea Dowler. Dowler far side. Room to work and just runs out of room. Approaching 7 minutes into the second half. Foot race for the ball. Over to her right. Griffith clears towards midfield. Dowler. Dowler all alone. 1-on-3. Dowler, nifty footwork, and just loses it. Credit Aaron Demers. That was the trailing defender. Saw that she had just a moment to let it go and kicked it wide. Foul on Chariho. Reposition. Abel's kick, knocked down, sent up the field. Now at midfield, it's Abel. Hit forward by Tracy. Over the foot of Riley Smith and on net. Caitlin Griffith says no problem, puts her own right foot to it. Looking towards the net, centering it, knocking it down. Terranova.
The Islanders have 22 shots. The Chargers have 9.
22-9. Middletown with the lead in shots on goal. Staggering differential. Ryan Tracy with the ball. Pushed the defender. Lost her composure there for a second. The fourth foul for the Chargers. Islanders with 2 fouls. 2-zip Middletown. Loose coming towards the net. Turning. And clearing Borges. Ryan Tracy ready to throw in. Nice pass up the field. 1-on-1. A shot into the back of the net. Chelsea Dowler got separation 1-on-1 with a keeper. And Dowler with another goal, her first. In the second half, it's 3-0 Middletown. 100th career goal for Chelsea Dowler. Middletown up 3-0 with just under 29 minutes to go in this Division III semifinal. And Dowler back at it, shoots it forward. Chasing Vargo Williford. Tracks it down. Up the far sidelines. Middletown refusing to give up. Shot just trickling wide. Dowler looking to go to the far post. Caitlin Griffith, Taylor George, the midfielder, is charging towards that far post. Just trickled wide. Terra Nova lets it go. Headed forward. Now up the near side, Tracy couldn't find separation. Free kick for Hannah Baker. The indirect free kick, 30 yards out. Nice clear by Taylor George. Turcotte, far side Dowler, waiting for help. Now Turcotte fights the defenders. Out to the point. Hebel with a nice move. Griffith. Referee says it's coming the other way. The Chargers. No answer to Chelsea Dowler with her handful of goals here in this one. Up the near side. Almost muscled off the ball. Tracy going towards the net. Baker. Ready for the free kick. Right on net. Pushed away Griffith. Kept in at the point by Demers. And now sent wide. Anna Dusha. Well, you give the Chargers credit Keeping the pressure on. Plenty of time left, but certainly Chariho must be feeling the pressure to get that elusive first goal. Almost inadvertently touched by Rousseau. Falls at the 40. The big clearing attempt blocked. Pushing forward is Kennedy. Kennedy towards the net. And into the back of the net. How about that? The tough angle shot in the corner from Sundreen Kennedy. A 4-0 lead for Middletown. About 10 yards out to the far side of the field. It's going to be awfully tough for the Chargers to find any sort of momentum here. A little over 22 minutes left. Net pulled up by Terranova. Rolls it free. Oh, off the chest of Rousseau. Cuddy, 1-on-4, shoots it wide. Just over 21 minutes left in the second half. A 4-0 lead for Middletown. There's Turcotte. Terranova on the clear. Far side the throw in. Kennedy was right in the middle of it. On the restart, Hebel sends it forward. Out of the reach of Dowler. Midfield where it's taken by Tracy. On the move. Griffith. About 5 yards out of the cage. Puts the right foot into it. 119 minutes left. Ready to throw in Carvalho. Racing for the ball. Overrunning it. George for Middletown. Shot out by Aaron Demers. On the doorstep, hits the post. Sutcliffe. Opportunity for the Chargers. Sent it out on the clear by Rousseau. 4-0 Middletown. Trying to fight free for the separation. Not able to do so. Under 18 minutes to go. Looks like it's Baker set to throw in. Check that Baker along the near side. Gilmore threw it in. Dumped ahead. Well, they can go Turcotte. Hard to the ground, Turcotte. Free position going to Middletown. Turcotte hard to the ground. Dumped in. And on net, Terranova up with it. Chelsea Dowler was the closest Islander to that one before it rolled on net. Rousseau. Now sent forward. Race for the ball, and Turcotte not able to come up with it for the Islanders. Approaching 15 minutes left. And what has been a game dominated by Middletown. Throw in, far side. Now it's Dowler. Abel backing up. George. Kicked away from Dowler. Chariho trying to find some separation. Being trapped in midfield, knocked hard to the ground. Hannah Baker. Rather, Grace Vargo Williford. Division III semifinal here. Gaudet Middle School in Middletown tonight. John Versteeg with you. Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network crew with you. 4-0 Middletown, the winner, set to take on Tolman in the Division III final coming up Monday. To the corner. Knocked away. Oh, another centering pass. Whistle blows play dead. Baker set to make the clear. Oh, headed forward. Tough head there. Now 1-on-2. Putting that on net, Taylor George. Got a bad attitude, says her coach. Feisty player does not like to get beat. Didn't get beat there. George got the shot off. Now George breaking free. 2-on-1. George sends it just a little bit short. Pressure right behind her. Silvana Terranova with 12 saves for the Chargers. Under 13 minutes to go. Ebel turning around. It's Dusha. Sends it towards midfield. Kept in by Waters. Benson pushes it forward. Tracy along the near side. Tight defense by Borges. Sent to head Taylor George. Now George. Dusha sends it forward. Kennedy. And cleared by Baker. 11.5 minutes to go. Sent wide. Waters. Pagerillo into the game for the Chargers. Kick forward by Rousseau. Out and two are left to get it. Griffith. .45 left. Two teams trying to fight for control. Chariho up with it. Couple goals here tonight for Chelsea Dollar. 2 of the 4 goals. Now Kelsey Carvalho, excuse me, comes out. Carla Peter in for Middletown. Hebel sends it forward. And shooting it ahead. Carvalho. Baker dumps it in along the near side. Knocked wide. Riley Smith sent it out. Under 9 minutes to go. Aaron Demers. There's Peter coming up with it. Had it knocked away. Pushed back in by Demers. Headed forward, Benson. Trying to come down with it is Kennedy. Now under 8 minutes left. Clearing it down the sidelines. Baker. And it knocked away. Now here's Dowler looking for another one and gets it.
Goal Middletown by Chelsea Dowler.
How good is Chelsea Dowler? Three goals here. Middletown with a 5-0 lead. And barring a miraculous comeback by the Chargers, Middletown set to face Tolman in the Division III finals on Monday afternoon. Centering pass for Turcotte. Terranova up with it. Puts the right foot into it. Benson sends it forward. Far side. Dumps it towards the net. Terranova deflects it wide. Taylor George gets back up after being hit to the ground in front of the goal. Fighting for it, Carla Peter. Chipped in midfield. Enos sending it out. Got just about 5 minutes left. Almost stolen away by Kennedy. Margot Williford on the clear. Chargers not able to chase it down. Got 4.5 to go. Islanders continuing to play aggressive. Dumped into midfield. Headed forward. Foot race for the ball in the corner. Rousseau couldn't catch up to it. 3.5 minutes left. Hometown fans can start to feel it. See a few more claps from the hometown faithful. Griffith set to clear. Essentially a game of keep away here for Middletown. Turning around, not able to find separation. Rousseau. Dobson slow to get up. Approaching 2 minutes left after the foul on Dobson. A free position. Sent out. 1.5 minutes left. Substitution. Isabella McGuire in. Riley Smith coming out. Gets a hug from her head coach, Dave Colidor. Easy to tell who Dave is. He's got the blue jacket on with the blue hoodie, just to the left of the bench. Turcotte down the sidelines. In the corner. Towards the net. Tear it over the sea. Under a minute left. Middletown set to improve to 13-1-2. Chariho 9-6-2. 5-0 Middletown with the lead. Carvalho upfield. Now it's Turcotte. Carvalho. Trying to get it towards midfield. Out to kick it, Griffith. Carvalho pushing down Macy Gilmore. Clock has stopped. And that is it. the Islanders of Middletown with a 5-0 win here tonight. And Middletown set to face Tolman on Monday afternoon for the Division III Girls Soccer State Championship at Rhode Island College.
At 4 p.m. at Rhode Island College this Monday, the 12th of November, Veterans Day.
The following has been a presentation of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League Network for our entire crew. My name is John Versteeg saying so long from Middletown.